In today's lesson, we're going to be learning how to add fractions with different denominators. We're going to first start out with 7 over 8 plus 1 over 4. Now we first must identify our denominators, which is 8 and 4. Now, the rule is our denominator cannot be lower than our highest denominator, which is 8. So the first thing we must do is write out the multiples for each denominator. So we're going to start out with 8. And our multiples are 8. We'll start out with 8 times 1 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 3 is 24, times 4 is 32. I'm going to stop there. And we're going to do our 4 multiples. 4 times 1 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 3 is 12, times 4 is 16. And we're going to stop there because we do already have a common multiple. Remember, it cannot be lower than the highest denominator, which is 8. So we're going to cross out that 4. Now, the smallest and the least common denominator is 8. They both have 8 in their multiples. So our new denominator is going to be 8. So the first thing we do, as the first fraction, we did not change our denominator. So whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. We didn't change the bottom, so we do not change the top. It remains at 7. Now the second denominator, we went from 4 to 8. How did we get there? We multiplied by 2. Whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. So we multiply 1 times 2, which gives us 2. Now that we have the denominators at the same number, which is 8, we add both numerators. 7 plus 2 gives us 9. So we have 9 over 8. However, this is considered an improper fraction because we have our numerator, which is larger than our denominator. So we must turn it into a mixed number. Remember, we keep the denominators the same, which is 8. We figure out how many times does 8 go into 9? 1 time, which becomes our whole number. And our numerator is just our remainder. So there's 1 left over once we go into 9 one time. So our final answer is 1 and 1 over 8.